Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. Yet again today I am coming back to you with something that triggered me. I was looking into Laghu Parasari videos by one of our subscribers in our channel. It was very interesting. So that led me to look into what Jagannatha Ora is giving about this Laghu Parasari itself. Though you will see in the miscellany tab, you have something called Laghu Parasari and Jagannatha Ora. So I was curious. I have not used it much. In the past I have looked into it. So I again checked it here. And what's all this? It says by adding the longitude of various bodies and lagnas, years of some important events can be obtained. Counting of various amsas is also possible. These methods are basically like simple progression techniques. These calculations are given to facilitate research. So essentially see ascendant plus moon. From that he is getting some age and year. So not only ascendant, you can, instead of considering just Upagraha, you can consider two. So even Upagragas are considered here. Dhumaketu, Vyatipadu, all that Parivesha and all that in Indrachapa, Mandi, Gulika and all that. You have multiple choices in Jagannatha Ora. You can have two planets and one Upagraha, so many options here. So it's quite exhaustive. But then I felt only thing is to look into a particular date is very cumbersome. Suppose I want to, this is I think M.K. Gandhi's chart where October 2nd, 1869 I am using Lagri Ainamsa as per the preference I chose there, traditional Lagri. And we know that some date, suppose when he died and when he was having something or the other. To get into the date, because the dates are not in order, it will be 19 years, 17 years, certainly 3 years, because that depends upon this combination. So to locate a year is very difficult. So I can't, I thought let me use Excel for this. But then if I copy and paste even there, it is, that's one possibility. But I wanted to understand how these are made. Therefore, I created an Excel. So that's what I'm going to illustrate today, what Excel does for you. So essentially what I do is, from Jagannatha Ora, I copy the longitude and basic info data and then go to Google Sheets. I preferred Google Sheets instead of splitting columns in Excel because each version of Excel does something. So Google Sheets is doing it better. And then from there that can be pasted here. I will tell you what I pasted here. In Jagannatha Ora, instead of copying this, I go to the Basics tab and just copy the information to clipboard. I just copy that. And then I need to open Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is quite comfortable. I come here, go to open Google Sheets. And then I create a new Google Sheet, and anywhere you paste the clipboard from there. It will paste it in some haphazard manner. You need to essentially go to data and further split the text into columns. This immediately does a very nice job unless Excel. So you copy this in and go back to Excel, and wherever I marked it as red, just click there and paste it. That would basically, these data would be processed. Basically 4 Libra 39 is split into 4 minutes 39 seconds, and the 360 degree longitude is also put here, and all that is done. This is the later processing in Excel, these columns. From this, I myself calculate what Jagannatha Ora does. So it essentially does, basically if you are taking a mod of 30, that would be an age. So Surya's longitude as a mod of 30 divided by 30, whatever age that comes. and you add further 30 to it, it could be the second age, another 30 the third age, another 30 the fourth age. And this is for single entities. You can have a longitude of ascendant plus sun. So to get the ascendant plus sun, I get ascendant plus sun here. So we have defined all that from this, what is ascendant and what is sun here I have defined in the name manager. So you have Indrachapa, Saturn, all these planets are in Jagannatha or a sheet. So longitudes are taken from there, and it is automatically adding them up and getting the ages. So this is very useful to us now, and you can in fact add any number here. Instead of ascendant plus sun, you can put ascendant plus sun plus moon plus whatever. I have tried 1, 3, Mandi and all that, quite an exhaustive list here itself. And in addition, I have added 3 items here, 3 additions, but you can in fact, truly speaking, add anything. And because the names are all defined as this way, ascendant, yamaga, antaga, and all that. I looked into another book which was talking about other sphutas, which is prana sphuta is 5 times ascendant plus mandi, 8 times moon plus mandi. This has nothing to do with Laghu Parasari, but defined in a book by Gopalakrishnan, Tirupur Gopalakrishnan sir's book. So whereas the one before I took from the miscellany tab, which is titled Laghu Parasari, which is basically the addition of certain things there. So you can, truly speaking, add anything to this Excel, and then this would be useful to us because of filtering the current age. Of course, you'll have to add the current. I have put Gandhi's date of birth here, 1869 October 2nd. You will see, strangely, Excel before 1900 dates, it will not properly put. It will call it, instead of 1869, it will call it as 3769. But it doesn't matter to us. You just treat 37 as 18. So 38 would be 19, that's all. So 38 would be 19 years. So this is 1946, 1957, 19. So it's all opposite numbers depending upon where the moon is. But you can filter. That's the beauty about Excel. So you can, so instead of 38, you read it as 19. So 1948, let us see what killed him or something like that. If you go to see on the day of his death, I'm just checking one date here, January 30th, 1948, when he was shot at around 17:15 hours. When you check, moon was, let us check is 2 Vargas. See, moon was actually activating his Mandi and Gulika on the 12th house. So moon passing through Mandi is a very dangerous sign for life itself, and it will do so quite often. So that day would be very bad in a way, and especially 12th house also, house of loss of life itself. So it will keep occurring many a time, but that day also it happened. So that's significant. That is one aspect of seeing it. And let us see what these years give him. When you see 1948, 38 as you said, is January 29th, if you see, ascendant plus Rahu, ascendant plus Ketu are both occurring on the 29th of January, and he died on the 30th. So somewhat closer. So these years, 78th year, is significant for him, because ascendant plus Rahu and ascendant birthplace has been triggered, and Rahu Ketu normally are negative planets. So something wrong is what is suggesting. You can maybe try out different charts and see if the significant years in your life or others' lives are throwing out something. As a research tool, we can use this. Hope this tool is useful to you. I'll give the downloadable link at the description below. Try it out, and all the very best. Thank you.